It's Connor here up at Carretera las Aguas behind Barcelona. Got Barcelona down over here. Bit of a fire seems to be going on down over there. We've got Hotel Arts, Sagrada Familia. I just picked up my daughter from school. We're come up for a walk and a picnic. I want to talk about listening. And listening, a lot of people think listening has to do with hearing. It's got nothing to do with hearing. There is an element that you have to hear the sound, but the effect on the other person of just hearing is not the impact of being heard. There's a saying that being truly listened is so close to being loved that few people can tell the difference. And listening, our hearing is different from all the other senses. It's different from sight, it's different from taste, it's different from feel, it's different from smell, in that our hearing has an 8-second buffer. So we can reproduce, we can go back and re-listen to the last 8 seconds of sound. Now, when I was in school and I wasn't really paying attention, I was imagining, daydreaming, and my teacher said, "Connor, what's the answer?" I could always replay the last few seconds and answer the question. It used to frustrate her. Frustrates a lot of people around me, this ability that you cannot be fully paying attention, and when you hear your name, or you hear a silence, when something attracts your attention, you can re-enter the conversation. And it's a very dangerous thing to get into the habit of this level of listening with about 2% of your attention. A few years ago in one of my classes, a lady shared a story after hearing us talking about listening. And she said she was at home the night before and her daughter was in the kitchen telling her about the day at school. And the lady was preparing dinner, cutting carrots, and the daughter was talking about school. And at a certain moment, the daughter, 10 years old, looks at the mum and says, "Mum, I want you to listen." And her mum continues to chop carrots and says, "I am listening." And the daughter says, "No, Mum, I want you to listen with your eyes. Listen with your eyes." And when we listen to other people with our eyes, when we truly give them the sense that they are being heard, that we're reaching out to them, this is the type of listening that really helps another communicate to us. And it's hard because we have tended to practice the art of paying 2% attention to the world with our hearing. But to listen with our eyes, to show the other that we are reaching out to hear them, not just passively receiving, but reaching out with our eyes to see what's behind the words they're saying. Also, my definition of listening is to seek to be changed by the other person. Just repeat that. To listen is to seek to be changed by the other person. To seek to be changed. So when you're in a meeting, if your state is seeking to be changed by the other person, got some fit people going past, then you're listening. If you're sitting down having dinner with a friend and you're seeking to be changed, to have an opinion you hold be changed, a fact you believe in be changed, now you're listening. So sun is starting to head down behind the mountain here. We've got sun sets here. So have a great week. It's Connor from Carretera las Aguas up behind Barcelona. Thank you for your subscribes, your comments, your likes, your shares, and we'll see you next Tuesday for another video. Have a good one. Goodbye to the sun.